Thank you for valuing my heart. There is a kind of love that does not receive enough attention. It is not the love that ends in marriage. It is not the love that lasts forever. It is not the love story that everyone celebrates. It is something quieter, something gentler, something that may not even become a relationship, and yet it can leave a lasting mark in your heart. Someone enters your life, and for a brief moment, they make you feel seen. Not because they promised forever, not because they belong to you, not because they became your partner, but because they treated your heart with care. They valued your feelings, they respected your presence, they appreciated who you were, and somehow, that alone becomes a gift. We often talk about love as if its value is determined by how long it lasts. If it lasts forever, it was successful. If it ends, it failed. But perhaps some connections were never meant to be measured by duration. Perhaps they were meant to be measured by what they awaken inside us, how they change us, how they help us see ourselves differently, how they reminded us that we were worthy of being appreciated. Maybe this person did not choose the future with you. Maybe life took you in different directions. Maybe circumstances changed. Maybe the timing was not right. Maybe the story ended before you wanted to. And yet, when you think of them, you don't feel resentment. You feel gratitude. Because they never made you feel small. They never made you feel foolish for caring. They never played game with your emotions. They never treated your feelings as something disposable. And that matters. There are people who enter our life and leave us questioning our worth. And then there are people who leave us remembering it. People who remind us that our feelings deserve respect, that our presence matters, that our hearts are valuable, even if they can't give everything we hope for. Perhaps one of the greatest gifts another person can offer is not commitment, not possession, not ownership, but respect. The simple act of saying, I see your heart, I know your feelings are real, I appreciate them. Even if the story does not continue, even if life moves in different directions, even if there is no grand ending. Sometimes the most beautiful connections are not built on possession. They are built on appreciation. You don't need to own someone to be grateful for them. You don't need someone to belong to you, to recognize their impact. You don't need a title. You don't need a guarantee. You don't need forever. You can simply say, thank you. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for making me laugh. Thank you for helping me feel understood. Thank you for making an ordinary season of my life feel special. Thank you for reminding me that good people exist. Thank you for treating my heart gently. And perhaps the older we become, the more we realize that not every meaningful connection is meant to stay. Some people are chapters, some are seasons, some are teachers, some are companions for a brief stretch of the road. And their value is not reduced because the journey was shorter than we hoped. There is a certain peace that arrives when we stop measuring every connection by what it becomes. Instead of asking, why didn't it last? We begin asking, what did it give me? What did I learn? What beauty existed here? What part of myself came alive because of this connection? These questions often reveal treasures we didn't notice while we were busy wishing for a different ending. Maybe this person taught you that you were lovable. Maybe they taught you that you could open your heart again. Maybe they showed you what emotional maturity looked like. Maybe they treated you with a level of respect that raised your standards forever. Maybe they reminded you that connection can be gentle, that affection does not have to be complicated, that care does not have to be dramatic, that appreciation can be enough to change someone's life. And perhaps one of the most mature forms of gratitude is being able to say, I wanted more, and I am still grateful. Those two truths can exist together. You can wish the story had continued, and still appreciate the chapter you received. You can miss someone and still thank them. You can feel sadness and still feel gratitude. The human heart is capable of holding both. Sometimes we think gratitude means pretending we are not disappointed. But true gratitude does not erase disappointment. It simply allows us to see the beauty alongside it. Yes, the story ended. Yes, you wanted more. Yes, things unfolded differently than you hoped. And still, something beautiful happened. Someone valued your heart. Someone appreciated your presence. Someone saw something special in you. That is nothing. That is a gift. Maybe the greatest act of love is not possession. Maybe it is recognition. The ability to look at another human being and say, I see you. I appreciate you. I am grateful for you. Without needing to control their future. Without needing to own them. Without needing them to stay forever. There is something very freeing about this, because when we stop believing that every meaningful connection must become permanent, we become more available to the beauty of the present moment. We appreciate people while they are here. We value conversations while they are happening. We recognize kindness while we are receiving it. We stop postponing gratitude until some future outcome arrives. Maybe one day you will think about this person, and instead of focusing on what never happened, you will remember how they made you feel. You will remember the conversations, the laughter, the kindness, the respect, the feelings of being seen, and perhaps you will smile. Not because there was no sadness, but because there was also beauty. Perhaps the deepest form of abundance is realizing that life gives us many kinds of love. Not all of them are permanent. Not all of them becomes relationships. Not all of them become forever. But they still enrich our life. They still shape our hearts. They still become part of who we are. So if there is someone in your life or someone from your past who treated your feelings with care, who respected your heart, who made you feel valued, even if the story did not become what you hoped, perhaps today is a good day to feel grateful. Not because you're settling, not because you're denying your feelings, but because appreciation is a form of abundance, and gratitude is a form of love. Maybe you never get to tell them. Maybe they never know. Maybe the words remain inside your heart. But still, you can quietly say, thank you. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for valuing me. Thank you for reminding me that my feelings matter. Thank you for treating my heart like something precious. And thank you for leaving me with more love for myself than when we first met. That is a gift. And some gifts remain valuable even after the story ends.